Hello, everyone. I already got people joining in the room. Welcome back to another episode of Golf Cart Garage. I am your host, Tim. We'll talk about some golf cart things today. Let me see what we got going on Facebook. Make sure, because this episode is being brought to you today courtesy of T-Mobile Home 5G Internet, because I'm skipping over my regular cable company today, going straight to my backup because I've had so much trouble with them recently. So we're going to give it another try. I've already done a couple of episodes on it, and I haven't had a failure yet with this one. So we're going to give it a shot. Gene Hanson, what's up? Gene, 84 in Michigan. Ricky Smith, hi Tim and all the gearheads. What's up, Ricky? David Irwin. Good afternoon, Tim. I have a question on the clutch. Is it standard bolt thread or reverse threads? I think you mean right or left-handed threads. Okay. All right, David. Which clutch first? Driven clutch or drive clutch, and tell us the car. I'm sure someone in the room knows it off the top of their head. I can't remember right now if it's right or left-handed thread, though. Somebody might. But go ahead and post the which clutch, the drive clutch, the driven clutch, and make and model of the car. Helpless Garage. What's going on, Helpless? Finally a comfortable 79 in Cabot, Arkansas. Yeah, it was hot this weekend. I had a great weekend, and I was at the lake all weekend, but yeah, it was hot. It was hot. Kurt, burning up in Florida, 90s and climbing. Sir Walter, hello, 86, Raleigh, on the way to 91. William Flowers, 87, cloudy, South Alabama. Jeffrey, hey Tim, 85 degrees in the Poconos. Jeffrey, did you hear what David Irwin asked, or did you see? He wants to know if the clutch bolt is right or left-handed thread. And I'm not sure what clutch he's talking about. I asked him to post which clutch and make and model of the car. But I was going to see if you knew that off the top of your head. Mike Irvin, hey y'all, 81 in southwestern Indiana. Oh, and I got your email about the Klotz candle too, Jeffrey. That's pretty cool. I might have to get one of those. Okay, David Irwin, Jeffrey says they're all standard, so they're right-handed threads. So in other words, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. The back one would be the driven clutch, David. And Jeffrey said it's standard on all of them. Probably because of the direction they spin. You know, they spin forward, so if it was left-handed thread, that may tend to loosen the bolt. So that would make sense. Galactic, what's going on? 97 in Detroit, about to rain crazy. Good morning, everyone. Joe Foster. Rob Cedar, hey Tim, sure missed Thursday shows. Ever hear of someone using a Nissan Leaf battery? Yes, I have. I have, Rob. On the before lithiums became as available as they are now for golf carts, like complete packages, there were a lot of people on the forum on Buggies Gone Wild that were experimenting with Nissan Leaf batteries, and a lot of them were having good results. They were getting they were getting a hold to used ones. You know, they were getting a hold to, I guess, ones that are almost gone or something. I don't really know how they were getting good ones, but they were putting those, you know, and hooking them up themselves in parallel series to get the amp hour that's needed, and they were having some good results. All right, let me check Facebook here. William Moore, what's going on? William Moore, David Tony. Hey, David, how's it going? George Bremer, hi, Tim, happy hat day. Not giving away a hat today. Probably going to announce it today. I don't know if my wife is watching. I forgot to ask her if am I supposed to announce it today, because I need her to help me. I think it is next week. Hopefully she's watching and she'll let me know if I can make the official announcement today or not for next episode. Jeffrey says the Yamaha driven you need a clutch puller, the rest of them you don't. Yeah. David says thanks. He got it. He got it, Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey. Craig, what's shaking? This is Tuesday the 18th. We're live on Facebook and YouTube right now. So if you are watching us on Tuesday the 18th at 12 noon Central Time, you're watching us live. I'm running the other social media links now. Please follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already. Okay, I'm gonna have to do Iman is busy today, so I am going to do the regular scheduled questions a little bit different, so bear with me. I've got to do some clicking in order to do it. It's not, I don't have the, I couldn't get the questions from Iman in the tile form where I show them on the screen. So I'm going to have to just click back and forth and read them off the document. Big Mike, what's going on? Sorry I'm late, was on my brother's live stream. What's up, everyone? What's your brother's live stream about, Big Mike? Warm in South Georgia, howdy folks, Easy Mike to you. Okay, we'll get started with the regular questions. Let me click over here. Question number 1 is from Milford. I have a 2019 Club Car Precedent that has stopped driving both forward and reverse. 2019 Precedent. I have verified that the battery, lithium ion, is working. In the car, accessories turn on. Reverse tone, speakers, lights. I have swapped out the solenoid, however, the issue remains. The battery gauge is 53.4 and 95% charged. What should my next step in troubleshooting be? All right, let me see if I can close that. Okay, what am I going to say, Big Mike? Because he told me he swapped out the solenoid, but he didn't tell me he didn't tell me the main thing. He didn't tell me the t-shirt saying, does the solenoid click? You told me you swapped the solenoid, but you never told me if it clicks. You didn't tell me if the old one clicked, and you didn't tell me if the new one clicks, because you got to get that solenoid has to click or nothing's going to work. So we can go from there. But also, I don't know. It's amazing to me how many people aren't aware that their golf cart has a diagnostic port that the club car can plug in and read fault codes. So if it's not working, it's throwing fault codes all the time. So you could get them to read fault codes. It reads your fault codes, and that may point you in the right direction or get you closer anyway. He sells crystals, rocks, and other rare minerals. Pretty good little side business. Oh, cool. All right, let me go over here. Clutch candle, after you blow it out, smells even better. If you get one, it's delivered in the sun. Let it sit before taking the lid off. Yeah, I read you said they delivered it in the sun. It was kind of melted. If they make a Klotz candle, I wouldn't doubt it if they make a WD-40 candle. I was just thinking about that, because I used to say that I love the smell of WD-40 in the morning, but Klotz even better. But I wouldn't doubt it if there's a such thing as a WD-40 candle. Okay. Let me go over here, back to here. Question number 2, this is from Jensen. I'm thinking about switching batteries. Do I just need one battery to replace all 6 of my old batteries? I gotta close some things out here. All right. Well, Jensen, are you? You might be getting some things confused here. Lithium makes batteries. Now, lithium can sell you a kit with just one lithium battery. Yeah, you can from different certain lithium companies. But there are also lithium companies that have several lithiums that you can put it in your golf cart just like the way it was before. So it's up to you. You don't need to do either one. It's just a matter of choice or space. You know, how much space do you have available in your golf cart, and is the one battery going to fit right, or do you need to go with several small ones? It's up to you, and depends on which lithium company you go with. Most of the lithium companies nowadays have one big battery, you know, that is for your voltage cart. Why Kid Wolf? I have a 2015 E-Z-GO RX-V. After 20 minutes, it just stops. Has power, but no click. After 5 minutes, it will run again. Solenoid is about 140 when this is happening. Nothing else over 90 degrees. What would cause this? Well, I can tell you this, Why Kid Wolf. One of the most, I mean, obviously, I work for Golf Cart Garage. We sell a lot of parts for a lot of different golf carts. One of the most common things that we sell for an RXV is a replacement solenoid. That's the most common thing we sell. And don't be, you know, all freaked out when you take the one out and you find out it's a 36-volt solenoid. I have people that they think this is the wrong solenoid in there because they know their golf cart's 48 volts. Well, an RXV comes with a 36-volt solenoid. It's wired to activate on 36 volts. So that's why it uses a 36-volt solenoid. So that's what I can tell you. Now, 140 degrees is pretty hot. I mean, I've had some other people telling me about how hot their motor was, and their motor was getting up to 150. That's getting to the point where you can't really leave your hand on it, so that's pretty hot. So you could have a faulty solenoid there. What would cause a solenoid to get that hot? It could be like, you know how the solenoid makes connection on the inside. All it is a mechanical, it's an electromechanical device. In other words, it's a mechanical device that is activated by electricity to go up and connect inside the solenoid. So if that connection is loose, just like any other power connection that has a lot of amps going through it, it can heat up. So you could have a weak connection on the inside of the solenoid. Now, another reason to make sure you put a 36-volt solenoid in there is because if you don't, then it could get too hot. I've seen a lot of people make that mistake. They've changed it because they thought it was the wrong solenoid. Rob Cedar, Cam 2 candle would be great. Cam 2, what's that, Rob? What's a Cam 2? It's factory owned and made. Big Mike, would you guys believe I replaced my rear axle bearings with cheap Amazon bearings, and guess what I have to do again? That's tall tire issues, Big Mike. We've already talked about that. Bruce, hello, very humid Westfield, Wisconsin. River Candle Works makes a WD-40 candle. Oh, okay. I figured there must be. I figured there had to be a WD-40 candle. Just stopping in to wave, can't stay. Hopefully work will give me a little reprieve soon. Rock Dog. Oh, thanks for stopping by, man. Should you replace the 36 with a 48 jet? No. 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 Do not, no. Oh, Cam 2 is racing fuel. Okay, cool. Well, that's what, you know, that's kind of what Klotz is. Klotz is a two-stroke racing oil. And so it has a distinct smell like racing fuel. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever smelled airplane gas. That's pretty good, too. Okay. Let me check Facebook real quick. Kevin Sawyer on Facebook. Good afternoon from hot and sunny Indiana, 90 and humid. Larry La Cucaracha. What's up, Larry and Kevin? Hello, everyone. Stay cool this week. Yes, it is getting hot. It is getting hot. All right, back to YouTube. Tim's like a dad. I keep disappointing with these big tires. Yeah, you can be fine on asphalt usually, you know. Okay. Lithium makes, oh, number 3. So I'm getting confused on what I need to do here. This one, number 3, is from Patrick. Navita's 440 amp controller is for 36 volts. Can it also be used for 48 volts if I upgrade the batteries later? Absolutely, Patrick. Yes. Navita's controller will handle a range of voltage, and that range includes 36 to 48 volts. So yes, it's for either car. It can now, not all controllers will do that. The aftermarket ones like Alltrax and Navitas will, but the stock controllers are very voltage sensitive. You can't change your voltage. I mean, that's one of the reasons why when you do a 48 volt conversion on a 36 volt car, you have to change the controller, because those stock controllers are very voltage specific. They'll blow up, they'll pop as soon as you hit it with too much voltage. This is great. Avgas is great. Been a pilot for about 15 years. Yeah, it's pretty too. It's I don't know how many people have actually seen it, but it's pretty. I took lessons for a while. I soloed. I soloed. I soloed several times. I never finished my private pilots, but I did my private pilot license, but I did solo. Jeffrey, do you have Grangers out there? We're selling 225 Cushmans straight from the factory, gas and electric. Yeah. Where did I see a Granger's? I'm sure we do in Little Rock. If I don't have one here, we probably do in Little Rock. That'd be a nice car, a 2025 gas Cushman. That would be cool. Yeah, I know. I've always said that, Rock Dog, that I should have finished, but I never did. When I first started college, my degree was aviation. I thought that's what I wanted to do, and I don't know. You know how expensive it is. Money things got in the way. Ended up changing my major, and the rest is history. Here I am talking to you guys on the internet. Bet you would never hear that candle squeak. Ha 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 ha. There is a Granger in Little Rock. Okay, cool. Just arrived this week. Just announced it this week. Okay. Yeah, now I still have my logbook. Yeah, the time still counts. I have let's see, I have 20 something hours, something like that. And at that time, it was only about 40, total to. I was just about to start my cross countries. I was ready to start doing my solo cross country work. Oh, it's still 40? Okay. That's cool. I worked offshore for a while too. I don't know if I've ever said this. I worked offshore, so I had to, I got to ride the helicopter, to the platform, back and forth every hitch. And I kind of like that too. I think I might, if I went back, I think I might want to get my helicopter license. Yeah, I bet it is more expensive now. Number 4 is where we're at. This is from Alan. I have replaced the controller, solenoid, speed sensor, and accelerator switch, and can't stop the jerking of my 36 volt EasyGo golf cart. I've replaced the controller, solenoid, speed sensor, accelerator switch, and can't stop the jerking. All right. Well, you didn't mention one thing that I would have jumped on probably before any of those things. Rock Dog, you mean like balloons? Is that what you're talking about? Lighter than air? Is that would be a balloon, or are you talking about just ultralights? I would have jumped on the ITS for a jerking 36 volt EasyGo. I would have jumped on that right off the bat. And you didn't mention that you changed the ITS. That ITS can develop a small crack in it and allow moisture to get inside of it, and it can cause all kinds of jerking. That's where I would have gone. on the government. Is Jeb Bush's attorney and is allowed to use his 10-passenger Lear on the government. Nice. Hot air balloon. Cool. All right. Number 5. Okay, this is from Greg. I'm watching a storage office while the managers go on vacation and their golf cart is going slow. So I think it needs a charge. It's an old club car with an analog charger. I'd like to know what all the switches should be at and how to be sure it's charging properly. This is number 5 from Greg. Well, all right, Rock. Greg, the only way to make sure the charger is actually charging properly is you got to have a handheld voltmeter and put it on your batteries while the golf cart is charging, and then watch your voltmeter, see if your volts are rising in the golf cart. Now, as far as where your switches and everything need to be, if everything is working properly on the golf cart, it doesn't matter where your switches are. It doesn't matter if you leave the key on. It doesn't matter if you got the run tow switch in tow or run. It doesn't matter. Now, that's if everything is working properly. It will still charge correctly. So you need to get a handheld voltmeter to check and see if it's actually working real good. Where am I at? Oh, let me check Facebook. David Tony says on Facebook, I've been going back and forth if I want to keep my Curtis controller with fast RXV stage 2 flash or install the Navitas one for free. Feels like the same thing, but Navitas will give me more control. There are, Tony, David, there are lots of videos on YouTube of people that the only thing they've done is they've changed out their Curtis controller to the Navitas controller on their RXV. I'm talking specifically about an RXV. They've changed their stock controller to a Navitas controller, and it enables you to unlock all the settings and get in there and do some changes in programming. And from what I have seen on the videos, you can make a really fast RXV. If you're happy with it, that would be a good choice. You can make a really fast. I don't know if it's going to be faster than what you've got going on now or not, but you need to watch some of those videos and see if they talk about some miles per hour numbers or something, because they're talking about how they love it just with that one change. In fact, I think that might be what Rock Dog has, if I remember right. Robert Edwards. What's going on, Robert Edwards? From West Virginia. I bet it's beautiful there right now this time of year, West Virginia. I've been there before. It was very, very pretty. Number 6. This is from Timmy. Yeah, yours could be, it could be either one there, Craig. I don't know. From Timmy on number 6. I have a Cushman Hauler Pro. It's 72 volts, 9 batteries at 8 volts. I'm considering converting to lithium for simplicity or maintenance and longevity. Would be great to get some info on a do-it-yourself conversion. Well, just take good pictures, take pictures of your existing setup, and they do make lithium 72 volt batteries. They make a lithium universal 72 volt battery. Eco does. We sell Eco. There's going to be some other manufacturers that make a lithium 72 volt setup too. For your particular application, being that it has so many batteries in there, you're really going to want to take pictures and take a good look at your electrical system, because they could be tapping off of something of one of your other batteries for a different voltage in that car. I would just be concerned that you make sure that you don't have any extra wires. Make sure your batteries are just positive to negative, positive to negative, positive to negative, and all the way down the line, and there's no extra wires in the middle of the pack somewhere, because if there is, That means they're tapping off of a smaller voltage in that cart. And you might have to get a voltage reducer and all kinds of stuff, in order to make it work. So just take note of that. But yeah, 72 volts, it's not a problem in getting a lithium 72 volt. Rich East Main, I'm late, but I made it. Place starter brushes on EasyGo TXT with a Kawasaki so much easier than a club car. Joseph, yeah, I said Ayman is busy today, and I don't have the questions in the tile forms to show up on the screen, so I'm actually having to flip back and forth and look at the document. Ayman was not able to help me with that today. Fly into Mina. I'm not too far from Mina. I would like to go there. So I was telling my wife we need to go there. Gary England, running late today, but here I am. Okay, where was I at? Yeah, I was on number 7. Number 7 is from Crystal. Hi Tim, I have a 2010 club car. Did it ever come with a shorter steering shaft? No, no, they never came with a shorter steering shaft, but I have seen people that have chopped it before, chopped it and lowered the steering wheel. I've seen that modification. And then they make some aftermarket companies actually make a tilt steering wheel setup where it replaces your entire steering shaft, and then you can tilt the steering wheel to get it out of your way. But no, it never was a shorter steering shaft. I've had Bruce says he's had two different reducers when I did a bad boy buggy 72, one for 12 volt and one for 24. Yeah, that's why I was saying that, because see, that's a 72 volt car. So if you got any extra wires on that battery pack somewhere, that means they're tapping a smaller voltage for some device in that car. So that's why I would want to be certain of that before you took on the 72 volt lithium swap. Let me go to Facebook here. We're good. YouTube here, we're good. Number 7, let me see if I can figure this one out. No, that was number 7, that was Crystal. We're on number 8. This is from Brendan. Hi Tim, what would be the lowest in inches I could raise the front end? I've seen, let's see, there's a club car precedent that has that little 1-inch plate. There's a 1-inch plate. Might be, I can't remember if it's for DS cars or precedent or both, but there's a 1-inch plate that will raise the front end just 1 inch. That's usually for people that put some of those tall tires with the low profile set up, and to keep it from rubbing, they have to raise the front end just a little bit. It doesn't really qualify as a lift kit, but it's basically just a 1-inch lift in the front. Now I've seen like EasyGo has from the factory, there's an OEM 2-inch, it's called a mid-rise lift kit for EasyGos. So that's a 2-inch lift kit that you can actually get. It doesn't even involve blocks. You know how most lift kits, when you put the leaf spring on a block on the axle, you put the, what's it called, leaf over axle with a block. Well, the 2-inch mid-rise lift kit from EasyGo, it doesn't even include blocks. What it is just a heavy-duty leaf spring that has more of a curve to it. It has just a sharper curve to it that raises the rear end 2 inches. Craig said he spent weeks on end out to sea and never felt as alone as I did in Mina. Spooky place. That is where Barry Seal flew in and out of. out to sea. Oh, okay. Well, this is the only thing I know about Mina is that they let you ride side by sides in the street. You can ride, you can take them everywhere, and it's legal. You can ride side by sides everywhere, and there's miles and miles of trails. So that was why I was wanting to go. And lots of people, I know a lot of people go camping there. Okay. Rob Cedar, I put the wheels from an 85 Honda on an old Club Car DS. Lifted it a few inches, but looked stupid as hell and gained a few miles per hour. Yeah, I've noticed, I've heard of people talking about that on the forum. That's I think they specifically mentioned Honda, like some old Honda rims will actually fit. Okay. Number 9. This is from Jeremy A. I just replaced my old batteries with new lithiums. I just wired the headlights directly to the battery, and as soon as I turned it on, they blew out. I'm not sure what I need to make that work, some kind of converter. Well, yes, Jeremy, that is exactly right. You need to get a voltage reducer because your lights are designed to run off 12 volts, and when you hooked them to your lithium, you hooked them to whatever your full battery pack of that lithium is, either 36 or 48 most likely. So that's what blew your lights. So yeah, you need to get a voltage reducer, hook it to your lithium first, and then hook your lights to your voltage reducer. Jeffrey said, I should have mentioned to you a few weeks ago to see if you and family come east to my area, 52 miles of private roads, like a 50,000 fireworks. Cool. Plus the state game lands. Cool. Lori W. Hi all. What's going on, Lori W? Thank you for joining us. Okay, number 10. Let me go over here. Number 10 is from JP. I have an EasyGo 36 volt cart. I'm getting a new lithium battery. Should I upgrade the speed controller? If so, to what spec? There's lots of ways that I would answer that question. I would think that if anybody ever asked me just this question, should I upgrade my speed controller? And stop it at that, has nothing to do with lithium, I would say yes. I'd say you always should upgrade your speed controller because your speed controller, besides your batteries, your speed controller is the foundation for all of your other electronics. So I always recommend upgrading the speed controller. Now, is it necessary if you're just going to switch to lithium? No. And in fact, I would rather see you not. I would rather see you do it one at a time. If you're dead set on switching to lithium now, then don't upgrade your speed controller yet. Just switch to lithium. See how you like your cart because it's going to make a dramatic difference. The main reason that it's making a dramatic difference is because you drastically changed your power to weight ratio. That's the main reason. It's not just because it's lithium. It's because your car weighs 300 pounds lighter now. That's the main reason. And plus the fact that lithium is a stronger battery and it's much lighter. Your power to weight ratio is off the chart compared to what it was before with your lead acid pack. So I would suggest to anybody to avoid confusion if there is a problem. Like a lot of people have switched to lithium and then they switched the motor and they switched the controller and then they ended up with some kind of unexpected problems and they don't know which one it was. That's why I like it and I always recommend building your cart out one component at a time, starting with the controller. But you can start with the lithium switch too. Start with the lithium switch, see how you like your car, and if you want to go further, then upgrade your controller later. But most of the time, I always recommend controller upgrade first. Okay. That was the last scheduled question. Title of this episode was Switch to Lithium. Social media. Here's the social media links. I'll run those again. You can follow us on Facebook and YouTube, like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. You can follow us on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok. If you would like to purchase a hat from Golf Cart Garage, you can. There's some hot links in the description that'll take you right to them. Bam, 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 bam. Take you right to the hats we sell. You can buy one, but occasionally we do give them away on this episode. I didn't see that my wife was watching to tell me if it's okay for me to make the announcement today. Okay, I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to make an announcement. We will give a hat away next episode. I'll probably get in trouble for that, but we'll give a hat away next episode. All right? We will do a bag of swag giveaway next episode. That will be on the 25th. That's Tuesday the 25th. Taco Tuesday the 25th. Hat day. Next episode. So everybody come back then so you can have a chance to win a bag of swag. Oh, you're welcome, Craig. Big Mike. Yeah, I'm the man. Probably going to get in trouble now because she's probably busy or something that day. Yeah. But I'm making the episode. I'm making the announcement. She's got a list of all the previous winners there, David. Oh, there she is. All right. She said that'll work. All right, cool. So I'm not in the doghouse by making the announcement, I guess. Well, I think I did say that last week, but I wasn't sure. I always like to make the official announcement the episode before, right before we get out of here. On the 25th. Okay, I did. All right, well, it's verified now. Because I don't know if I got it verified last week, but it's verified. She's just said it right there, Cat Free 83. Oh, David, you didn't win. It was something. I can't remember all the names. All right, so I did the hat. I did the let's see. If you would like to contact us at Golf Cart Garage for any reason, here is the contact information. Support at golfcartgarage.com is the support email address. It's on the home page of golfcartgarage.com. There's the phone number if you'd like to call. And oh yeah, I'd really be in trouble. Today, she said, only in trouble if you don't remember what today is. I guess I'll make that announcement today. Today is my anniversary. It is my anniversary today. Now, will I be in trouble if I don't know exactly how many years it is? Because I'm not sure I know that one. It's 20-something. It's 20-something. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, I'm not going to forget my coupon. Yep. June the 18th. 23. 23 years. See that? Thank you very much, everyone. Harry Fike said they had their 30th on the 10th. Yeah, was it you, Harry, that someone told me it was their anniversary, and I said on the episode, I said, well, I know mine's coming up I think I said it would be on the next live. It must have been last week. So that was the 11th. Yeah, it must have been you, Harry. You probably told me that your anniversary was yesterday on the show last week. Thank you, Sir Walter and William Flowers. I'm working on a 2013 club car, switching it to lithium, and I recommend Eco But this guy is a pro Amazon buyer and is getting a LiPo. Just can't get it into people's head. It's not the way to go. Well, you would be you'd be amazed, Galactic, how difficult it is for me sometimes when I talk to a customer. You'd be amazed at how difficult it is for me to convince them that the only thing wrong with their golf cart is that their batteries are dead. After they give me voltage readings and everything, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to convince somebody of that. It's hard to convince people that their batteries are dead because they'll say something like, they always say, well, they're only so-and-so amount old. And I said, I understand that, but you just told me what the voltage are in each individual battery. It's hard to do. Some things it's hard to do. Rich Eastman said, we had our 44th on the 7th. Cool, Rich. Big Mike says, is there anyone in here younger than me? I bet D-Max is, Big Mike. Yeah, I don't know if he's in here today, but I think D-Max is a young man. Harry Fike said, no, it wasn't him. Well, it was somebody last week. Kurt Bauer, 23 years and counting. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Kurt. Jeffrey says he's been divorced for about that long. Happy anniversary. We had our 53rd last week. Oh, okay, that was you, Keith. I got you. I knew it was somebody. Somebody told me last week, and that's what reminded me that mine was today. 7 years married. Big Mike is 33. John Shear's 36. That's still working. That's still working. Just switching back and forth. I think Keith should get a hat for that. For the 53rd anniversary, yes. I think he should. Might have to see if I can pull a string or two. 59 in July, Gene Hansen. Okay, what did I show? I showed the hats. Okay, I showed the contact. Oh, also remember that at golfcartgarage.com to go check out our really good deal. If you're in the market for some new wheels and tires, we have a really good deal going on. And you can go to golfcartgarage.com and look for this banner, and it will tell you all the details and all the price breakdowns and the percentage off and the amount of money that's off. So check that out if you're in the market for some new tires and rims. Also, our eco batteries, like we've been talking about batteries, they're 10% off. That price is already factored in, so they're a little cheaper now than they were. So go there, take a look. If you're in the market for lithium. Also, I don't have very many pics lately, so people y'all send me some pictures. Send pictures to, it works better when you send them directly to me. Send pictures to my email address directly to me. It's 00 Tim Freeman, Freeman, @gmail.com. The number 00 Tim Freeman @gmail.com. Send me pictures of golf cart stuff and anything interesting, golf cart mechanical stuff. I'll take a look at them and so I can post them because I'm running out of pictures. Uh, 75 in August, Joe Foster, Galactic. Yeah, I had another client that I put new acid batteries in, and he ran it down and called me saying it didn't work. I'm like, did you charge it back up? Some people are just special. Well, you got some people that they have some old thoughts in their head. I don't know. Speaking of how old people are in the room, do you remember when like nickel cadmium or cadmium? I don't know exactly how to say it. Do you remember like sometimes it would help those batteries years ago if you would run them down all the way? I mean, completely dead, and then charge them back up. Sometimes it would help them. It would kind of recondition and bring better life back into them. That was an old way of thinking, old technology that has not been around for a long time. A lot of people still have that stuck in their head when it comes to a golf cart, and they want to run it all the way down. And that may be what you were dealing with there, Galactic. Robert Edwards. Helpless 72, Big Mike. I guess I might be the baby. I guess depending on D-Max. I think D-Max is younger than you, Mike. Shop trailer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Galactic used to use them in his RC cars. Yeah. See, now, Lithium, man, what, I don't know if any of y'all, how many people stay up with RC cars a little bit, but golly, talk about power to weight ratio. Lithium in an RC car nowadays, it is crazy what those things will do. They got those trucks that can hydroplane across water. I mean, the wheels are spinning so fast, it whoosh, just goes right across the water. I mean, think about it. That's just a smaller version of a golf cart on lithium, but you can see how the power to weight ratio affects them just like it does in a golf cart. Yeah, lithium is a game changer in everything. Cordless tools, RC cars, golf carts, automobiles, everything. Okay. I did that, requested the pics. I just haven't done the coupon yet. So if you go to golfcartgarage.com, you can use this coupon. It is still good. It is still active. This coupon is to get 5% off any parts you order at Golf Cart Garage. Use the coupon code TIM21. That's TIM21. This code expires on June the 21st. So that's 18, 19, 21. That's 4 days. In 4 days it expires, but I'll get a new code. But this is the active code. It's still active until 4 days from now, until June the 21st. 5% off any parts you order. My boy has a LiPo brushless Max. It is insanely fast, 4x4. I said, yeah, they're crazy now. I'm surprised that I don't have a whole shop full of those, of RC cars at my age, even at my age. I'm surprised that I don't, because I'd love to have them. I actually want a helicopter too. I want a RC helicopter. I never have gotten one of those. Okay, that looks like it's going to be about it, guys. We're getting out of here right on time. Hopefully Ayman will be back next week, and so we can get the questions back on the tile form where they'll show up on the screen. I appreciate everybody coming today, but we made it through, and this was another successful episode with T-Mobile 5G home internet, by the way. I can't say enough about them, because nowadays it's bad when you have to praise a product for doing exactly what it's supposed to do. You shouldn't get praise for that, you know, but I'm so disappointed with the other product, you know, because it gave me so much trouble that it seems odd that I'm having to praise a product because it does what it's supposed to. Practice balancing a bowling ball on top of a bowling ball before you fly RC helicopters. Yeah, that's true. Jeffrey has a boat, as a RC airplane and a boat. I have a boat. I've got a boat. My boat's not really fast, but it's pretty fun. I use it to chase geese away from our boat dock, because the geese go up on the land and the walkway, and they make a mess everywhere, and they end up having to shut down the swim beach because of E. coli. So I got a goose chaser boat, is what I got. And then I got a goose chasing dog. Tilly is trained to chase the geese away. She does really good. Dino, not so much, but Tilly, oh yeah, she's a goose chaser. Jeffrey, 68. Oh, your boat is 68? Yeah, mine's not near that fast. It's faster than a goose can swim, though. I can tell you that. Okay. Let me check Facebook. Kevin says Big Mike might win the youngest award, but not the best mustache award. My 12-year-old grows a better mustache than him. Kevin's talking about you over on Facebook, Mike. Great show. Have a great week. Love me some GCG. Thank you, Joe. All right, guys. I will see everybody on hat giveaway, which is the 25th, and it is confirmed. We will be giving away. I'm going to be back, so everything will be smooth. We're giving away a hat on the 25th, so everybody come back for then, for the hat. Yep, helpless. Yeah, definitely come back and get you a chance to win. All right, we will see y'all then. The garage is now closed.